Welcome to ArkIntel. Imagine living in the lap of luxury. High-end cars, sprawling homes, and vacations that whisk you away to exotic destinations. It's the life many dream of when they think about earning six figures or more each year. But here's the shocking truth. Behind these glossy facades, nearly half of these high-income earners are barely getting by, living paycheck to paycheck. Surprised? It gets even worse. Nearly 30% of those earning over $200,000 are caught in the same trap. Why aren't these high earners as financially secure as they seem? Today, we are peeling back the curtain to reveal the hidden traps that keep high-income earners from achieving true financial freedom. These aren't just minor setbacks. These are deep-rooted issues that can turn even the highest salaries into financial burdens. What we are about to uncover might just change the way you think about money and wealth forever. The mirage of high income. Let's kick off with what I call the mirage of high income. It's easy to mistake a high salary for wealth, but many high earners are spending on things that depreciate in value, like luxury cars, expensive homes, and endless lifestyle upgrades that drain their finances rather than building them. Many people are caught in a loop, spending their hard-earned money on liabilities instead of assets. This isn't just a financial misstep, it's a trap that keeps them tethered to their next paycheck, always one step away from financial ruin. Think about it. When you buy a luxury car, its value starts to drop the moment you drive it off the lot. That shiny new gadget, it's worth less every day. The same goes for that oversized house with a huge mortgage. These things might look good, but they don't contribute to your financial future. Instead, they keep you tied to your income, which, if something were to happen, could leave you in a precarious position. With all the layoffs going around right now, I'm sure a lot of you have thought about this very fact. Let me ask you this. Are you buying things that grow in value, or are you just collecting liabilities? This distinction is crucial if you want to move from looking wealthy to actually being one. It's like choosing between a tree that bears fruit every season and one that just looks good but never produces anything. The real question is, which one would you like to plant in your financial garden? Crippling student debt. Next, let's address something that's dragging down even the highest earners: student debt. For many, the path to a high-paying job begins with an expensive education. Doctors, lawyers, MBAs, they often start their careers with debts that can reach into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Imagine trying to build wealth when you are shackled by debt from the start. So how do you handle student debt if you are in this situation? First, consider refinancing your loans to get a lower interest rate that can save you thousands of dollars over the life of the loan. Second, definitely prioritize paying off high interest debt as quickly as possible. And most importantly, avoid lifestyle inflation. Just because you're earning more doesn't mean you should spend more. Use tools like online calculators to see how much you can save by refinancing, and set up a debt payoff plan that's aggressive yet realistic. Remember, every extra dollar you put towards your debt now is a step closer to financial freedom later on. The high cost of success. Another critical factor is where you live. Many high earners flock to major cities because that's where the big opportunities are. But these opportunities come with a steep price. In cities like New York or San Francisco, the cost of living can be nearly double the national average, quickly eroding even a substantial income. It's like running on a treadmill. No matter how fast you go, you're not getting anywhere. The high costs of housing, food, and services eat away at your income, making it incredibly difficult to save and invest for the future. If you find yourself in a high-cost area, or if you make a decision to live in a high-cost area for other factors like safety, security, etc., it's essential to budget carefully and consider the long-term impact of where you live. Sometimes, relocating to a more affordable area or even finding ways to cut back on non-essential expenses can significantly improve your financial situation. Remember, it's not just how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. The mortgage trap. Let's talk about another major financial pitfall, the mortgage trap. In these high-cost cities, the median home price often exceeds $1 million. A mortgage on a $1.3 million home can easily eat up more than $7,000 each month. And that's just the beginning. Property taxes, insurance, and upkeeping add a lot to the burden. When half of your income is tied up in your home, it's tough to find the resources to invest in your future. This is a structural trap that keeps you tied to your job and paycheck, making it nearly impossible to achieve real financial independence. I have actually seen this firsthand. Friends and family who are house rich but cash poor. They've put everything they've got into their homes, and because of that, they are struggling to save for retirement or invest in stock market or even take vacations. It's a tough spot to be in, and it's one that many high-income earners find themselves in. The image trap. Pressure to look successful. High-income earners are also often caught in what I call the image trap. There's a constant, unspoken pressure to match your lifestyle with your income level, whether it's driving a flashy car, wearing designer clothes, or living in an upscale neighborhood. The need to appear successful can be overwhelming. But here's the irony. This need to look the part often leads to debt and financial stress, the exact opposite of what true wealth should provide. It's not just about the financial burden. This pressure to maintain a certain image can take a toll on your mental health as well. The constant stress of keeping up appearances can lead to anxiety, burnout, and even depression. It's important to recognize that true success isn't about what others see. It's about what you're building for yourself, your family, yours and theirs future. The lure of luxury marketing. And if that wasn't enough, high-income earners are prime targets for luxury marketing. Brands know exactly who has the disposable income and who craves status. They bombard these individuals with images of the good life, making it seem like their products are the key to success and happiness. But here's the real story. It's just another trap. We spoke a lot about this in our previous video, so if you haven't already, go ahead, hit the subscribe and the like button and go back and watch that video. It's a game where the only winners are the brand themselves. High-income earners end up spending on things that don't add real value to their lives, while their true wealth potentially slips away. So before you make the next big purchase, ask yourself, am I buying this because it brings me joy and value, or because I think it will make me look successful? The answer might just save you a lot of money and stress later on. The financial institution trap. Then there is this financial institution trap. Banks and investment firms see high-income earners as prime targets for complex financial products like annuities, whole life insurance, and the like. These products are often marketed as must-haves for the wealthy, but in reality, they are designed to benefit the institutions more than the consumer. Just because someone is selling you something doesn't mean it's in your best interest. These products can be overly complex, expensive, and often unnecessary. Always do your homework before signing up for any financial product. Ask questions, seek second opinions, and make sure that what you're investing in aligns with your long-term goals. Remember, simplicity is often the best strategy when it comes to personal finance. The high tax bracket trap. Another critical issue is taxes. High-income earners often find themselves in the highest tax brackets, meaning a significant portion of their income goes straight to the government. While there are ways to minimize this burden, like retirement contribution and tax-efficient investments, it requires careful planning and discipline. Failing to manage your taxes effectively can leave you with far less disposable income than you would expect, making it harder to save and invest for your future. There are legal ways to reduce your tax burden. Maximize your contributions to tax-advantaged accounts like IRAs and 401ks. Consider using a health savings account, HSA, if you're eligible, and look into tax-efficient investment strategies. And if you're unsure, don't hesitate to consult with a tax professional who can help you navigate these waters. A little money spent on seeking a professional tax consulting advice could actually help you save a lot of money in the future. The lifestyle lock-in. Once you are used to a high-cost lifestyle, it's incredibly difficult to scale back. The bigger the house, the more expensive the car, the fancier the vacations, the harder it is to downsize. But maintaining this lifestyle makes it nearly impossible to save and invest the way you need to build true wealth. It's a tough cycle to break free from, but without doing so, real financial freedom remains out of reach. If you are feeling trapped by your lifestyle, start small. Look for areas where you can cut back without feeling deprived. Maybe it's fewer dinners out, fewer impulse purchases, or a more modest car. Over time, these small changes can add up and give you the breathing room you need to start saving and investing for the future. The social circle trap. Finally, there's the social circle trap. High-income earners often socialize with others who have similar spending habits. There is a subtle but powerful peer pressure to keep up, to spend as much, if not more, than your friends. This keeps the cycle of high spending alive and makes it even harder to change your financial habits. If you want to build real wealth, you might need to rethink your social circles and the financial habits they encourage. It's not easy to step away from a social circle that encourages overspending, but it's necessary if you want to take control of your finances. Surround yourself with people who share your goals and values, those who are focused on building wealth rather than just displaying it. Don't get me wrong, living a life is important, and it's really important that you do live a good life, but overspending just for others to see is a trap. So, there you have it, the 10 hidden traps that can keep even the highest earners from building real wealth. What's the key takeaway? The real fact that I'm hoping you will take away from this video is that it's not just about how much you make, it's about making your money work for you and avoiding the pitfalls that can drain your financial resources. The good news is, by recognizing these traps, you can take steps to avoid them and start building the kind of wealth that isn't just about appearances, but about true financial freedom. It's time to take control of your financial future. Remember, the journey to wealth isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Keep learning, keep growing, stay happy, and stay focused on what truly matters.